Good morning, everyone. Today we'll explore the global cotton industry and the cost distribution of a pair of jeans. Let's start with the first chart. It shows as the world's largest cotton producers by a percentage. China is the leading producer, contributing more than a third of global cotton production, followed by India, which accounted for more than a 40%, and the United States at around 15%. From this point, Ferry is going to continue to talk about the other contributor countries.
Thank you, Ariel. Now, the other contributor countries are Pakistan with almost 10% contribution, Brazil more than 5% contribution, Uzbekistan 4%, Australia 3%, and Turkey 2%. This data highlight which countries dominate global cotton production. From this chart, we can see that the majority of global cotton come from just a few countries, especially in Asia and North America. This is significant because it impacts global trade and supply chains. For the next part, my friend Noufal will show and explain to you about the world major cotton importers.
Thank you, Sir Perry, for telling us about the world's cotton contribution chart. Now let's take a look at this bar chart. In this chart, we can see that China also leads in the cotton imports, with almost 25,000 bales, underscoring the huge textile industry. While Bangladesh is the second largest importer with 3,300 bales, followed by Turkey with 2,500 bales. Other countries like Indonesia, Vietnam, Thailand, and South Korea also import considerable amount. This shows how countries that produce less cotton domestically rely imports to meet demand. Now, let me ask Mr. Atan to tell you about the jeans cost breakdown.
Thank you, Novel. That was an engaging presentation. Now, let's pay attention to this image details the cost breakdown when buying a 10-pound pair of jeans in the UK. Out of the 10 pounds, almost 5.5 pounds goes to the retail shop, while almost 2 pounds covers the manufacturing materials. More than 1.5 pounds accounts for manufacturing costs and profits, and only 1 pound goes to the factory workers. This breakdown shows how the final retail price is divided among different parts of the supply chain. For the last part, Restu will have something to say about the presentation.
Thank you, Sarata. So, to remind you all of what we have covered in this presentation, looking at the first chart, you can see that China comes out as the producer of the world's cotton by producing more than 30% of cotton. While on the second chart, China also imports the most cotton by nearly 25,000 bales. This happens because the price for imports cotton is cheaper than domestic cotton. The low domestic cotton production from the demand is also the reason why China imports the most amount of cotton per year. Additionally, the cost breakdown in the third chart highlights the allocation expenses in producing and selling jeans. Together, these insights reveal how much of what we pay goes back towards material and retail. Thank you for listening and paying attention to our presentation. If you have any question, put in the comment section below.